Hey-ho. This is a weary world.
Then why under the canopy don't you leave it and go to some other world? You are under no obligation to remain here. With a river on either side of the city and a New York Juggernaut Company Unlimited running trolley cars up and down two of our more prominent highways, suicide is within reach of all. Of course, we should be so sorry to lose you in a way, but I have known men to recover from even greater afflictions than that.
Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you very much, but I have a pleasanter and more lingering method of suicide right here. Death by cakes is like being pierced by a Toledo blade. You do not realize the terrors of your situation until you cease to be susceptible to them. Furthermore, I do not believe in suicide. It is, in my judgment, the worst crime a man can commit, and I cannot but admire the remarkable discernment evinced by the fates in making of it its own inevitable capital punishment. A man may commit murder and escape death, but in the commission of suicide he is sure of execution. Just as virtue is its own reward, so is suicide its own amercement.
Been reading the dictionary again?
No, not exactly, but it's a kind of joke on me, I suppose. I've just been stuck, to use a polite term, on a book called Thesaurus, and if I want to get hold of a new word that will increase my seeming importance to the community, I turn to it. That's where I got amercement. I don't hold that its use in this especial case is beyond cavil. That's another Thesaurian term. But I don't suppose anyone here would notice that fact. It goes here, and I shall not use it elsewhere.
I am interested to know how you ever became the owner of a thesaurus. Except on the score of affinities, you are both very wordy.
Meaning pleonastic, I presume.
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. I won't press the analogy, but I will say that those who are themselves periphrastic should avoid criticizing others for being ambiguous.
I think you mean ambiguous.
I thought you'd think that. That's why I used the word ambiguous. I'll lend you my dictionary to freshen up your phraseology. I'll lend you my dictionary to freshen up your phraseology. Meanwhile, I'll tell you how I happened to get a thesaurus. I thought it was an animal, and when I saw that a New York bookseller had a lot of them marked down from $2 to $1, I sent and got one. I thought it was strange for a bookseller to be selling rare animals, but that was his business, not mine. And as I was anxious to see what kind of a creature a thesaurus was, I invested. When I found out it was a book, and not a tame relic of the antediluvian animal kingdom, I thought I wouldn't say anything about it. But you people here are so inquisitive, you've learned my secret.
And wasn't it an animal?
Pray, I beg of you, do not enter into this discussion.
No, it was not. It was nothing more than a book, which, once you have read it, you would not be without, since it gives your vocabulary a twist which makes you proof against 99 out of every 100 conversationalists in the world, no matter how weak your cause. Thank you very much.
Crystal Educational. Knowledge is golden.